Cross River is Songidemo. And to everyone watching back home, welcome to Calabar Wakis. This is one of the legacy of the Cross River people, and as it is our legacy edition at Exquisite Queen Nigeria World 2024, we're here to explore the beautiful culture and delicacies of the Calabar people. My name is Augustina Augustine, and we're here to explore. Come with me.
Good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome to Cross River State, Calabar to be precise. I'm here to thrill you on our cuisines that we have here in Calabar. Now we've decided to pick the Efik culture. E-F-I-K is pronounced Efik. What did I say? Efik. Good. So sometimes we want to call it in British way. Efik is Efik. Okay, before you is Prince Akabom, Eso Ukbangatai Abasasibong. That is my name. So I'm going to be taking you around some of our meals. Before you we have, this is called Abak. A-B-A-K. Abak. This in English is called Banga. We use stockfish, goat meat, bomo, periwinkle, fish, roundabout, everything to prepare this meal. And it is called efere ete. What did I say? Efere ete. So this particular meal, this particular soup, we don't eat it with gari. This is made with cassava, water yam. Cassava and water yam. That's what is used in preparing this ayan ekbang. So it's mainly used to eat with banga soup, which we call abak. Here we have afiai fere ebot, white soup made with goats. Now some people make their white soups with chicken, with whatsoever protein, but we the Efiks, we use goat to prepare the meal, and not any type of goat, male goat. In Efik we call it okboibot, male goat. When you cook it, the aroma comes out that your husband will sit in the parlor and be nodding his head. You know, when you're cooking this food, your husband is in the parlor reading newspaper. So the aroma from the kitchen goes out, and then we eat this with pounded yam. Now with the Efiks, we don't like this English pounded yam. You have to buy your yam, peel it, boil it, and then pound it. If you carry the English one, which is called poundo, and give to your Efik husband, you will leave your house that day, because we know the different taste of poundo and the original pounded yam. So here it's called afang, A-F-A-N-G, afang. So this one we use goat meat, bomo, we have shrimps. In Calabar we call it obu. O dot under it, B U with a dash over it. That is obo. That is that red shrimps. That's the shrimps you have there. And this one is eaten either with gari or fufu. White starch, gari or fufu. That's what is being used to eat it. Some of you are saying that there's no space to even take soup, because for a Fogman, he believes that something chewable has to be more than the soup. So as you're putting one ball of your gari or one ball of fufu, you're carrying something chewable, because he gives you good amount of money to go to the market. So he expects that all those go-slows, that's how we call it, has to be in the soup. This word is called nkang ukom. N dash on top of the N, K-A-N-G. The other N doesn't have a dash. U-K, O, the O has a dot under it, and M, nkang ukom. And it's made with goat and dry fish. Now, this type of food is used to welcome our visitors. You know, there are people that will not understand what banga is and this, white soup and pounded yam, afang and gari or fufu. So everybody knows what plantain is. So in case you cannot eat any of this one, we give you this one. It's more like a ceremonial food. Now go back to coconut rice. We call it in Efak Edisi Isip. Edisitesim. Edisi Isip. It's made with goat meat. Now this particular food, I know you were expecting to see chicken on top of it or protein on top of it. We put our goat meat inside the coconut rice. It's not supposed to be shown. So as you're scooping a spoon, you can as well scoop with the meat inside your mouth. We have shrimps also on the goat meat, on the rice. So as you're scooping both sides, we don't have a protein to show for coconut rice. We are just bringing this as a ceremonial food for those visitors that do not understand the rest of this thing. There's no how you will not know rice. It's just to blend coconuts and put in it. Now this other one is called ekbang kokwa. Cocoa yam and water yam. In this food, we have all your assorted inside it. We have periwinkle, that means inside. We have shrimps, fish, and the rest of it. So these are the meals we have in Calabar. This is what we use to welcome our visitor. Please, can I have a song in the background, please? So I'm going to take you on a journey down to the real culture of the Fok people and our maiden. So I'm going to bring in our maiden to show to you. Stand up. So you just follow me behind. Let's go. This is a beautiful Efok maiden, adorned in a cultural regalia. This regalia is only done when you're given out in marriage to your husband. Is when you dress like this. Another person you would see dressed like this is our princesses that will appear like this. Now, before you're giving out in marriage to your husband, your new sweethearts, we have what is called the fathering room. And in that fathering room, that is when that elderly woman that has been married with children would show you how all this meal is being prepared. Now in Efok, we have ways of doing things. We have ways to sit. We don't just sit anyhow, we just sit and cross our legs with a smile on your face. The woman in the fathering room would also show you what to do when your husband comes back. Now, when you go to the market, the man is hungry, isn't it? When you come back, you're supposed to buy garden egg and groundnut. Now, when you're in the kitchen, your husband is using that garden egg and groundnut to calm down, to wait for the original meal to be served. If you cannot get garden egg and groundnut, there's something we call edi taiwa. It is made with cassava and red pork meat. The husband uses this to calm down his nerves while the food is being prepared. So these are the things the elderly woman would teach you in the fasting room. That is why they say that we in Calabar, we use juju to hold men. It is not true. It is all these small things. You know that when your husband is in the parlor or in the dining table eating, you go, Imami, you kneel down, you present the food to him. While your husband is eating, you're touching him. You'll be calling him sweet names. Tell me how that kind of man will leave you. He cannot leave you. Do you understand? Those are the things that you'll be taught in the fasting room. Then at the end of the day, while you're in that fasting room, you don't eat this kind of food. They'll soak gari. The gari will swell. They'll give you that gari to drink morning, afternoon, evening. And in that fasting room, all the windows will be locked. You cannot see the lights. You don't know whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Depending on the numbers of days, you're supposed to stay in that fasting room. So that when you, and then while you're in that fasting room, there's what we call white chalk. We call it ndom. N-D-O.M, ndom. That white chalk will be used to massage your body morning, afternoon, evening. So that when you come out of that fasting room, that man that saw you slim will now see you very healthy, busty with full breast and full backside. If you look at some of our women, they are full everywhere. Then at the end, when you're giving out to your husband in marriage, you dress like this. These things on her hand is called a paku. E-K-P-A-K-U. This on her neck is called a kariton. E-K-A-R-U-I-T-O-N-G. The on is dash on top of the N. This is a kariton. This is a nanubok. All made with beads. All these things are for beautification. To beautify her, to make her look rich for the husband and wealthy. This is called ukoreba. It helps to cover your breasts so that another man will not see you. This is called atiai. Very short, sexy wrapper. This because your mother is bringing you out in marriage to show the man that, see my daughter, very rich, fat legs down there, so that you enjoy what you paid money for. This is side attraction. On her leg is called mparitum. This one announces the arrival of the maiden or your bride-to-be. This hair is called Idid Anwanko. Because she's coming out of fasting room, they have to beautify her. Now, if this full hair is called Idid Anwanko, it has names. The site is called Idenbang. Do you know why it's called Idenbang? Because it's directly by your jaw. And the jaw in the fork is called Mbang. This is called Idedokboiso because it is on your forehead. And forehead in the fork, we call it Okboiso. This back, this hair in her back is called what? I heard someone whisper something. Idedem or Mbakara. Because it is used to cover her beauty. Now, before she turns forward, the first daughter has this hair to the waist or lower, the hair. The second daughter has to the bra length. It means this hair has to be reduced to this length. The third daughter has it above the bra, which is somewhere here. If you as the second daughter decide because of fashion, you want to go and do a long hair, which is not supposed to be for you, you have to give wine to your senior sister for her to give you permission to use this long hair. It is not accepted. Or except your senior sister is late, you can. But in as far as she is alive, even though she's married, you have no right to use a long hair except she gives you permission. The up part is called etang. The height of the hair. This is where all the beauty lies. All the decorations. You can choose to decorate your combs anyhow you want to. Now we decided to use silver to decorate the hair because we are trying to be creative. Now the combs we use are gold brass combs. Now people have their difference. You know, we are in a fashion war. English people will call it Gen Z war. So we try to be creative. That sometimes you can add gold to this. We look at it, this gold will not go, and I want to be out there, Insta block and the rest of it. So we decided to use silver. Now in each of the combs, it has meaning. It has meaning. You can see this one is flower. It means that as she's going to her matrimonial home, she would be fertile. She would give birth to children. You can give birth to 100, 50. Yes, now, depending on how your strength can carry. You will not give up to 100. This one too, it's protection. Same with the back hair. She owns the man. When I mean own the man, not that you put the man inside bottle. It means that that man is your property. And then you have all the full rights to take care of this man. If any woman comes from anywhere and collects your husband from you, it means you did not do your work well. It means you did not do your work well. And then you'll be asked questions. What happened? What did you do? You have to show, we teach our women how to respect their husbands, treat their husbands well. There's no man you will treat well that the man will now go and look outside. We tell our ladies that if your husband likes you to wear bomb shorts, do what? Wear it. Even if people outside complain, my woman is wearing bomb shorts, but as far as your husband likes it, do what? Wear it. If your husband likes you to wear a transparent dress that your underwear would show, do what? Wear it. He paid money on your head. Do you understand? I cannot keep my maiden for too long. Let me take her back. We'll be back. The dance I just finished doing is called the Combi dance. The Combi dance is done by both male or female. We dance it. It's a graceful movement of the body, just like the moves of the wind. You can see how my body is moving. Very slow. Very slow. You know, we don't like stress for people. We don't like stress. That is why they say, "Efog is what? Efog in Bakara." We behave like the white people because we were colonized by the white men. So that is why we don't have energy to waste on anything. We don't know how to quarrel. We don't know how to look for trouble. We are peaceful people. We are calm people and we are loving people. That is why I had to do the acronym Calabar to mean come and live and be at rest. You're welcome to Cross River State. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nana Asmao Peace Adams, and I'm representing Abia State, God's own state. My experience today in the Calabar Wakis was so awesome. This is my second time in Calabar, and I must say this is my best time. Today at the Calabar Wakis, I was able to learn a lot of the beautiful Afak culture. So I was able to learn about their dishes. I had eferia fang, abak soup, banga soup, coconut rice, all in the traditional way of making them. And of course, I was learned how it takes to be a maiden from Calabar, and it was a very wonderful experience. As someone who is passionate about tourism, I must say this is a one-of-one experience, because Calabar, as we all know, or as we've been hearing, is a state that has lots of diverse culture. And as someone who's really passionate about tourism, I have really experienced a lot and I've learned a lot. And I'm so grateful to the organization, the Exquisite Queen Nigeria World Pageant, for this wonderful opportunity. And I would really, really love to come here again. And I pray they take us here again before we leave to our various states. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Bye.
My name is Monsuchi Sylvia, representing Imo State. It's always beautiful to learn about the diverse cultures, and today in Calabar, in Wakis Center, I actually learned about their culture, how their women, the rights of marriage, and their various food. I learned Nkankom. I hope I'm not spoiling the name. I tasted the banga, the afang. It was so interesting to learn about various things that happen in their culture, how their women respect their husbands, their cultural attires. It's just so beautiful. Nigeria is blessed with different countries, and I'm glad I actually participated in this.
Hello, I am Joy Oranizi, representing Anambra State. So today we are at Calabar Wakis, and guess what? We actually learned the important things about Calabar, and we're taught about how their girlfriends, or their wives rather, are being given out for marriage. That's marital rights. We thought about our culture. You know, there's something beautiful about culture in diversity. And then the most important thing I learned is food, because I love food. So we learned about Edi Kaikon, Afang, Pangpupo, and a lot more. So I'm excited, I'm grateful to be here, because you know, there's something about knowing different cultures and having knowledge about it. So yes, thank you.
My name is Mirabel Chukwemeka. I'm representing Oyo State. Today we just visited the Calabar Wakis. Oh my God, the experience was so fun. I learned their food, the different type of food. Trust me, Calabar people, they love enjoyment. So many things rishi inside. Oh my God, especially the dance. I love the dance. I enjoyed myself. Everything was so fun, and I can't wait to come back. I think from now I would like to visit Calabar once in a while. Thank you.